What can be said of first-person shooters that wasn't already done by the turn of the century? Wolfenstein and Doom may have invented and refined the first-person shooter in the late 20th century, and Quake and Unreal Tournament may have brought multiplayer shooters into a clear focus. But this game took the elements of the first-person shooter and changed it in such a way that all shooters for years after copied its formula. This is day one of sharing the greatest, most impactful games on the video game industry of the 21st century. Not to say these are the best, most fun games of the 21st century, but these are the games that, in my opinion, have moulded and shaped the design, gameplay, and even the economics of the video game industry itself. How do you take a genre as established as the first-person shooter, the quintessential video game genre, and revolutionize it in such a way that all subsequent first-person shooters model themselves after you for the next 2 decades? Halo Combat Evolved was that revolutionary game. Released for Xbox in 2001, Halo made 2 critical changes to the first-person shooter genre. First, it introduced the concept of regenerating shields. In this first outing, this was a halfway house solution. You still had a health bar, which you needed medipacks to refill, but your shield auto-replenished. This freed the player into being able to make combat fast and flowing, rather than having to treat every encounter with great care. It also enabled the designers of the game to have confidence in establishing their autosave feature, knowing that it would be very unlikely to put the player in an unwinnable situation at very low life. This kept the players in their flow state longer, as they could push forward without needing to stop, pause, and save periodically. The other major decision the designers made was how the game treated the player handling guns. Gone is this Half-Life style of a massive inventory with dozens of weapons. You may carry 2 guns at a time, and you swap between them with the Y button. Combine this with the genius decision to prevent the player reloading any of the Covenant weapons you find means that the game has a secondary gameplay loop focused around discarding your weapons when out of ammunition to find replacements. This constraint of only having 2 guns at a time makes the player perceive the guns as resources to be used and then discarded, preventing the "I'll save it for when I really need it" mentality that plagued guns like the BFG or the Gauss gun in Half-Life. Ultimately, both the regenerating health and the 2-gun system would be later perfected in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, which then set the benchmark for subsequent first-person shooters thereafter.